And we get set to begin the second period of play. So it's back to Carlson with Zegras and Terry to begin the period, and the veteran Travis Boyd opposing Carlson, who wins the draw. Coming off the line, didn't get a lot on his backhander though. Lassie Thompson hangs onto it as Jason Zucker nearly took it away, did not get loose, and Logan Cooley scores.
Well, that's a bad turnover for Lassie Thompson, and like all young defensemen, you got to learn when to make the safe play, when to recognize that the pressure is significant enough to put you in jeopardy. I mean, the Coyotes get in on the forecheck. Put a little pressure on him. He couldn't handle it. A little mishandle right there, and then he coughs it up. And John Gibson, let's see what happens with Gibson. He got the stick knocked out of his hands, and he's spinning around to pick up.
Leeson comes back, recovers possession, angles it off the boards for Carlson, just overled him, and a good play by Ingram, who came out to swat it away. And just trying to throw it off the wall was Leeson and let Carlson skate into it. Now to the front of the net again. Kerfoot scores.
Oh, Alexander Kerfoot, one of those players that signed with the Coyotes, and he's going to get a lot of ice time. But tell you what, Kerfoot has got some upside offensively. There's the turnover. Thompson kind of coughed that one up too. It's been a rough initiation for Lassie Thompson, and the turnover proves costly. Nothing that John Gibson can do about that shot.
Carlson to Mintnyakov, wrist shot, didn't get through, and Karam's out center ice. Logan Cooley gets to it first in, shorthanded, and a last-minute poke check knocks it away. Penalty coming up to the Ducks, and a penalty shot coming up for Logan Cooley.
The right hand of Cooley. Boy, the Ducks hit a couple of pipes on that power play.
Slow at first, left shot, swings in off the right side. Scores off the post and in.
Because it gives them such an advantage when they slow it right down. They can move the puck around, try and get a goaltender to bite on something. That's just a beautiful shot by Logan Cooley. John Gibson, I guarantee you, thought he had that angle on the blocker side completely covered.
Over to Zucker, who hangs on to it, and his pass kept at the left point by Valimaki. Now Michelli across, and that handcuffs Zucker. Michelli again for Zucker. Right back to Michelli, score!
Boy, what a nice pass.
That was some crisp passing.
Out of the net. But here's the first pass from Michelli, and boy, when this return pass is allowed to get through, it really puts Gibson in a tough spot. And you can see that Gibson's trying to get over to protect that short side, but
and then they have back-to-backs the following weekend that include the Boston Bruins, a team who had a record-setting year a season ago, as Leeson speeds the other way and sets up the first goal of the hockey game.
Sam Karen buries it off just a beautiful rush up the ice by Brett Leeson. And tell you what, where do you go to score goals in this league? Go to the top of the goal crease. Nice little dump feed by Leeson, just throws it to the top of the crease. And you've got to yell at that point from Sam. And a nice little finish as he outraced Liam O'Brien.
Spoiled the shutout bid. Ducks able to win a puck battle off the draw, and spinning with it is Troy Terry. Wants to bring it to the front, and it went right through his intended target. Fowler with a keep, and a hard one-timer for McTavish. Ricochets off the end boards. He gets it back across. Silverberg had to dust it off. Loose in front, and Cassian taps it in.
The Ducks were able to get kind of those 50-50 pucks back on their stick. And that's the first really mistake, I would say, by Ingram made in this game, because it was a shot to the glove side and it appeared to go off the heel of the catching glove. And it's a tap in for Zach Cassian.
The ice time for Trevor Zegras over 24 minutes as the final 5 seconds come to an end. Stalock had returned to the crease, and this one is in the books. The final home preseason game for the Ducks is a 4-2 defeat at the hands of the Coyotes.